we'll be seeing what is selective repeat protocol. In the last video we have seen about go back N. It is one of the pipelining protocols. The selective repeat, as I said, in case of go back N, whichever packet is lost, along with the lost packet, all the subsequent packets also will be sent by the sender, and the receiver will accept only the packets whichever it is expecting. It will not accept the packet, accept the subsequent packets whichever it is expecting. So in the selective repeat, that thing will not happen. The same packets will not be resent if the in between packets are lost. Only the packet whichever is lost will be resent. Other than that, no other packets will be resent. This is what the difference between go back and the selective repeat. Okay. So receiver individually acknowledges all correctly received packets, as I said. Buffer packets as needed for the eventual in order delivery to the upper layer. Yes, why we need buffering? See, if I'm expecting the packet 3 but I get packet 4, and after the timeout happens, what happens? The sender finds that the packet is lost during the communication. It is resending. So this buffering at the receiver helps us to keep the packet 4 till the packet 3 arrives at the receiver. Once it gets the packet 3, it will first deliver the packet 3 to the upper layer. Then from the buffer it will take the packet 4 and deliver it to the upper layer. This is the use of buffering. Sender only resends the packet for which acknowledgement not received. As we said, it will wait for the acknowledgement till the timeout happens. If at all the packet 3's acknowledgement is not received within the timeout period, it will resend only the packet 3, not packet 4 and the packet 5. Sender window, as we said, n consecutive sequence numbers, again limits sequence numbers of sent unacknowledged packets. Same in the previous case we saw window size. See here, yellow is unacknowledged packet and the green is acknowledged packet, already acknowledged, and yellow again is acknowledged and green is unacknowledged. What does it mean? See, it means that few packets have not been acknowledged, but see, packet 1 and 2 has not been acknowledged, but packet 3 and 4 is acknowledged. Packet 5 is not acknowledged, packet 6 and 7 is acknowledged. It means that out of order delivery happens. So at the receiver it will be buffered until it gets the next packet. It will not be delivered to the application layer. See, initially, as we said, as we are seeing here, packet 1 and 2, packet 2 is not acknowledged. So but packet 3 and packet 4 is unacknowledged, means where this packet 3 and packet 4 will be staying, it will be in the buffer. Once the receiver gets packet 1 and packet 2, it will deliver the packet 3 and packet 4 to the application layer along with the packet 1 and 2, since it should be in the order. Clear? This is what happens at the selective repeat. Next, sender data from the above. It gets the data from the above. If next available sequence number in the window, send packet. Then timeout happens, means restart the timer. It resends the packet and restarts the timer. Acknowledgement of n, mark packet n as received. If n smallest unacknowledged packet, advance window based to the next unacknowledged sequence number. So receiver, at the receiver, packet n sends acknowledgement. For whatever packet it is getting data, it will be acknowledging. If it out of order, if it gets the packet which is not expected, then it will be buffered, but it will not be discarded like go back n. Okay. If it is in order, it will deliver the data to the upper layer. So this is what happens at the receiver. With the help of this diagram, we can understand better. See, so with the help of this diagram, we can understand better. See, packet 0, 1, 2, 3. So the window, what is the window size here? The window size is 4. And since we have 4 packets, the window size is 4. Only 4 packets can be sent at a time. See here, packet 0 is sent first. Then for packet 0, the receiver gets the packet 0 received, packet 0 received, and it acknowledges, it sends the acknowledgement here. Then packet 1 is sent by the sender, packet 1 is received by the receiver, and it delivers it to the upper layer, and it also sends the acknowledgement. See here, acknowledgement is sent here. Then packet 2 is sent, but it is lost during transmission. So what will happen? The receiver is expecting packet 2 now, but it didn't get. Instead, it is getting the next packet, that is packet 3. If it is go back n, it would have rejected this packet 3, it would not have accepted. Since it is selective repeat, it is accepting. See here, packet 3 is received and it is buffered. It is not delivering, it is buffered. Why? Because it is expecting packet 2. Until it gets packet 2, it will be in the packet 3 will be in the buffer, and it also sends the acknowledgement for the packet 3. Next, packet 4 is sent. Same, it is buffered. Since it expects packet 2, it is buffered and it sends the acknowledgement 4. So how the sender will come to know that the receiver has not received the packet 2 successfully? Once the timeout happens, since the acknowledgement has not received within the timeout period, the sender will come to know that the packet 2 is lost during the transmission, and it resends the packet 2. Now what happens? The receiver accepts the packet 2, delivers the data to the upper layer, and sends the acknowledgement to the sender. After the packet 2 is delivered, it will also deliver packet 3, packet 4 and the packet 5 to the upper layer. Then once all the 3 packets, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 is done, it will move the window to the next. So first, initially it sent 0, it got the acknowledgement, and for 1 also it got the acknowledgement. See, for 0 it got the acknowledgement, so it moved the window to the next 4 packets. After getting the acknowledgement for the packet 1, it moved the packet window to the next 4 packets. After getting the acknowledgement for the packet 2, it will move the window to the next 4 packets. Like this, it will keep on moving after getting the acknowledgement for every packet. Since the packet size, window size is only 4, it can send at a time only 4 packets to the receiver. So apart from more than 4 packets cannot be sent at a time. So 2 packets can be sent, and 2 packets, for those 2 packets it will be waiting for the acknowledgement. The remaining 2 packets will be in the pipeline. Okay, once it gets the acknowledgement, it can send the other packets by moving the window. This is how selective repeat works. So what is selective repeat? If any packet is lost, only that packet will be resent by the sender. Not all the subsequent packets of the window will be resent. Clear? This is how this go back and gets over. Thank you. Bye.